Hey, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to show you a quick way that you can share the gospel with children. You can share with adults. I've found this to be a helpful tool just in explaining what the gospel is and how it applies to our lives. So take a look. So, in the beginning, God created everything, and part of that, He created you and He created me. And He gave us two very distinct jobs, and those jobs were to worship Him as His image bearers and to obey the laws and commands that He gave us. And so we were created with the purpose of living with God forever. The idea was we would live in the garden in the presence of God forever. The problem is we sinned, and so instead of obeying God, we chose to disobey Him. Instead of worshiping God fully, we decided to instead worship ourselves, serve ourselves, do what we wanted to do, and to serve our wants and needs. And so instead of living with God forever as we were designed, now we're stuck living without God forever. That is until God sent His Son, Jesus, to us so that He could live the perfect life that we could not and die in our place. So that if we repent and believe in Him, we can be brought back into a right relationship with God. We can be restored back to living with God forever. And so through Jesus, we can return to how we were meant to live with God. So that's just a quick way that you can share the gospel. You can have an illustrated description of things that happen with those four scenes of creation, sin, Jesus, and restoration. I posted some of the verses that I use with these different sections. This is not an exhaustive list, but it is kind of a good start just to explain these things through the scriptures. So read through these passages with your kids, explain what the gospel is, or with other people, not just with kids. But there's plenty of verses, and think about these things constantly. Constantly be sharing the gospel with yourself in order to better know and love Jesus.